This story was sent in by a man who asked to remain anonymous. He works as a contracted electrician in eastern Turkey. What he experienced during a routine job still keeps him from accepting work in remote areas. This is his story. I've been an electrician for about 9 years. I'm used to working in rural areas. Fallen poles, busted transformers. It's all part of the job. But what happened that day still haunts me. Last year, I got called to a small village way out in the mountains. Only 11 houses. The road in was barely even a road. The local municipality sent me. Said it might be a short circuit or a ground fault. Seemed routine. But when I got there, something felt wrong. There was no sound. No kids playing, no dogs barking, no tractors. Just wind. And every house was dark. The first thing I noticed was the concrete utility pole at the village entrance. Looked fine from the outside, but the wires were burnt from the inside. No impact, no storm damage, just charred from within. I knocked on a few doors to ask when the power had gone out. No one answered. Not one. Finally, this old man peeked through a curtain and said just one thing. "Don't go to the transformer." His voice was quiet, but firm. No explanation. Then he disappeared behind the curtain. I figured I had to do my job anyway. The transformer station was up on a hill outside the village. I had the key. As I got closer, I started feeling watched. You know that weird feeling, like someone's staring at you. But when you look, there's nothing. That. I reached the station and unlocked the door. And inside, there was no dust, no spider webs, nothing. It should have looked like it hadn't been touched in years, but it looked like it had just been cleaned. Even the floor looked freshly mopped. But it stank. Not like metal. Not like burning. Like rotting meat. Heavy. Sticky. The kind of smell that clings to your throat. I moved toward the panel. The wires were torn out, but not cut. It looked like something had chewed them. And on the wall, handprints. Thin. Long. 5 fingers, but not human. The proportions were off. Too long. Too narrow. Just as I was about to leave, one of the overhead lights flicked on, even though the power was out. And under that light, in the far corner of the room, there was someone standing, not moving. Just there, wearing a work vest, but the face had no features, no eyes, no mouth, just skin, stretched flat, like a mask, but part of its body. I don't remember running. I tripped on something, hit the ground. My knee was bleeding, but I didn't stop. I ran, got in my truck, called it in the second I got reception. Later, I found out. 3 years ago, another electrician died at that station. Burned. They never recovered the full body, just the scorched spot where it happened. Since then, no transformer ever worked in that village again. And me? I never take solo jobs in the mountains anymore. They still offer, but I can't forget that smell. That face. That thing standing silently in the light. Sometimes when the power cuts out late at night, I swear I catch a glimpse of a work vest in the mirror, and something behind it, watching. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Your support helps us bring more real horror stories to life.